everybody. Welcome back to another episode of the Rob and Sean Show. It's your boy
And your
Sean
boy
and
Rob.
Rob. Hi, how you doing?
I mean, I'm better than you. That's right. I said it. I said it, and I meant it, and it was felt. Damn straight. Yeah.
I
Yeah. Yeah. What do you got to say to that? Yeah, nothing. That's what I thought. He's just gonna sit there.
no, I
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
no, I didn't.
Uh-huh.
I no,
Uh-huh.
I don't know.
What? You what?
The
What?
funny
You
thing
don't
is,
have anything to say?
the funny thing is, it was so internet was it's so messed up for some reason. It was fine the entire time we've been talking, but it totally lagged right when we started recording. So I have no idea what you just said.
I don't.
I'll see it later though in the recording.
I was just memeing on you real quick. I was just good fun memes. Some quality
I
memes.
won't be able to hear it till later.
You'll just be like, this guy.
uh,
This square.
so.
This guy who
No,
can't
Rob,
swear.
we're just going to talk about what we've been up to recently. We don't really have a plan for this episode. I wanted to relax and just talk
Take a
about
chill pill.
life.
Life's been
Yeah.
cray-cray, as it always is. Every week it seems like stuff goes down, and we're just like, why? Why can't we just have a normal week? But
Yeah. So you know what I did?
what?
I learned how to make an enchilada. I think I know. So I've had this can of enchilada sauce for a while.
Did you make sure it
and
was not expired before you used it?
Yeah. No, I just was like, I'm going to use the can and not look at the date.
Well, what was the date then?
Why would I have that memorized?
So you knew you looked, but yet you don't know when it expires.
No, I don't remember.
So Sean's...
I made it like 2 days ago. Get off my... Oh, my
This guy's
God. Why is everybody gotta be hostile with you? Can it
why,
just be
why,
like, I
why
made
are you so
enchiladas?
defensive? Like, I'm so
Can
hot.
you just be proud of me?
Well, I want to make sure you're eating right, son. I mean, have you seen? You're just kind of skin and bone lately. Like, I'm worried about you, kiddo.
All right. So, I
How many
had
enchiladas
the
did you
sauce in there forever. It was 10 years old. And... And there was what else? We had like we had beans and like corn. What's up?
Tell the audience how many inches it was.
I don't know.
You didn't measure, so you don't know when it expires. You don't know how many inches it was. What?
It's a liquid, dog. What do you mean inches? Can I just tell you how I discovered I made my first enchilada? I'm trying things. Fuck you. Okay, I'm talking about my enchilada.
It doesn't measure it, okay, it doesn't measure his.
I have to censor that. 250. Thank you. Anyways,
look whose fault it is now.
We're gonna be good for the rest of this video, okay? You promise? Okay, so
hold my breath.
I had black beans and like corn because I always have that in stock.
An enchilada sauce.
Yes, and then we had this white chicken, right? Chicken in a can, and chicken in a can's like disgusting, right? It looks gross. It's like just chicken in like water. It's just a can.
Expired?
Oh my god! It was recent because we've had it. It takes so long for that. It's in a can for a reason.
I mean, chicken is really like the shrimp.
I thought this was not gonna. I thought we were having a non-stressful episode.
I'm doing fine. I'm not stressed. Oh my god, your cup looks so cool.
My cup?
Yeah, when you drink, it looks sick. Oh, trippy. All right, but continue.
You're so funny. I got
chicken in a can.
I had to make this chicken in a can look good for my waifu because she does not. It's gross. We've had it. It's not. Dude, chicken in a can is disgusting, right?
Is it like
even you cook it up?
Is it the white chicken?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep. But like we had it, and times are tough. It's food, so I should use it. I got to do something with it.
I mean,
so I'm like, I got hella spices. Wait,
I was gonna say not to be that extra poor white guy, but I'm not gonna lie to you. Up until I was 10 years old, my mom would mix probably that same can of white chicken with mayo, and
really,
I really thought it was tuna.
Tuna? Why would she? Isn't tuna like?
So,
But
Sean, next time if
really,
we're
it is no. I get it. I can understand it because it is like tuna. The
if
texture,
you
it's
know, but
weird.
like if you mash it with the fork and with mayo and like you kind of
Yeah.
I
No, it looks just like tuna.
yeah
That's what I was thinking when I was mixing it
yeah,
around.
but like like 6, 8 year old me was just like, oh yeah, this is tuna. This tastes like this tastes like tuna. Where was
Yeah, it
that?
does taste like tuna.
5 minutes in. All right, cool.
Yeah, it's fine.
But yeah, but like
So
I mean, like not to be like that extra dumb white poor guy. Like I mean, you could have it worse. You could think it was just straight up
well,
tuna.
I feel like it's just like a normal, not like yeah. I guess like poor, like a white person like me because my mom loved tuna sandwiches also, and I can enjoy a good tuna sandwich. Kind of doesn't like them, just thinks it's gross.
I don't like
Uh,
tuna
but
salad, which sounds stupid, but I like a tuna sandwich.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, no tuna salad. Very rarely have I had one that I was like, it was good.
I've I've
I'm not
never
really into
really
it.
had a good tuna salad. I mean my mom's probably made a good one. But I mean, if few and
Yeah,
far
no, like I've
between,
had a family members where I've had one in a family thing and it was pretty good, but like I can't remember. I don't know the recipe. That's not a common meal I eat out.
Yeah, I'm not going
But
out every day. But you know what I want? Tuna salad.
tuna salad, yeah, I know who's doing that. But tuna sandwich, like
It
it's
hit.
like an easy, kind of like peanut butter and jelly,
Yeah, it's a simple
cheap.
pleasure. It's one of those things where you're just like you just kind of do it real quick. It's just tuna and bread.
Hmm. And
But yeah,
uh,
enchiladas.
so I was trying to think like I had to take the chicken and make it look good for the wife because it does look like tuna. It looks all like mashed up. It's all like shredded apart. So I'm breaking it apart, putting it in there, and I just throwing just every spice in there I could, and trying to make it like spicy and flavor it up. And so I get that cooked, and then I
Big
cook the
taco
fucking
seasoning
corn.
in there.
I cook the corn 7 minutes. I cook the
I
corn,
said
and then
taco
I cook.
seasoning.
Yeah, yeah,
What'd you
yeah. I
what
did
what
some of
what
that
do you
in
think I said?
there. No, I messed
Oh,
up.
I was like, I said taco
You didn't hear me.
seasoning.
Taco seasoning. I put that in there, and we put uh we put
Some cumin.
all the corn and beans off to the side, and I got all the sauce, and I looked up online like what generally do I have to do? I wasn't following a
No,
recipe.
yeah,
I
you're
just
just
looked up
kind of
like what do you
winging it. You're just like, this is probably what's in an enchilada. Like,
how hot like I looked up like what do you do? You got the sauce in there, you put this stuff in it generally, and then you cook it for this long. So put the sauce in there, I lay down these tortilla things, I lay out my fillings, then I lay out the rest of my tortillas on top of all the filling, right? And then, you put a little bit of cheese on there, and then you just pour the other half of the
no, yeah,
sauce on.
you literally just go,
All saucy.
yeah,
It's sauced up,
no, it's sauced up on a
right?
Thursday night.
It's it was, and well
Wednesday.
Wednesday, and then you slide it in there, and you cook it for like 45 minutes. Dog comes out. It's
It's
it's solid. It's
it's a
great.
solid like at least 1 inch of lada.
It was really basic, just black beans, corn, and like really cheap chicken, but it was flavored really well. Kind of loved it. I
As long
loved
as
it.
you threw some kind of seasoning in there, that already tastes better than any like base enchilada because like not gonna lie, a lot of the times when people make food and like they do it on a budget, it's not
Mhm.
done seasoned, so it's just like yeah, it's food. It's like it'll get the job done, but it won't satisfy.
Speaking about food on a budget and like seasoning and everything, Rob, I went on a trip to go fishing, right? I told you about
No, yeah, yeah,
recently.
yeah. You
Well,
told
on
me
the way
about that.
fishing, I was coming back home. Yeah, and we stopped at this place called Taqueria Hidalgo, I think, somewhere in Oroville. And it's this little truck. Dude,
Oh, it was a food
they got
truck.
tacos. $2 for a taco,
The
right?
small ones,
I got
right?
like four.
Like that big.
Yeah, a little street taco.
Yeah.
But dude, I've never seen them so stacked with stuff, and they had the chilies, and I've never seen it so full in my life. For $2, that is, I would go. We got to go to Oroville just for them. Like they're pretty good, Rob. $2 for a
I don't
taco.
want to go to Oroville to save some money on a taco, but I mean when I'm in Chico, what next 2 weeks? 2 weeks. 2 weeks. You said the
Oh
fucking
yeah, hopefully.
God, son of a biscuit. You said on the 7th and the 8th, right?
It might be going down then.
No, I thought I was going up.
Yeah, it might. The big concert might be going down then.
Yeah.
I think so. I The thing is, I haven't been able to see the property yet, and I haven't really talked. I haven't talked to Berto again. It's only been one day, but for anyone who doesn't know, I'm trying to throw. I'm not trying to throw. Someone I know is trying to throw a concert together. I'm
Project
trying to help
X
them.
type thing.
It's not a Project X type thing. It's actually it's a genuine venue, a place like with a stage, performers, and then they're gonna have food, and then he's telling me about like it's cool, like learning about these people that do these festivals or have these parties and stuff and throw these things where like these companies that are willing to come out and set up your fence and like do urinal setups for you and like help you have a cleaning hand sanitation like sanitizer station and everything,
Make sure everything's
keep
clean
everything
and not
clean and
gross.
yeah, and have a place for people to come out, parties, maybe swim, listen to music, have a good time,
Swim.
go home. Yeah, it's gonna be near a creek.
Uh-huh.
The festival's gonna be near a creek. Yeah, so if you have the right clothes, hop in the creek. I guess what I've heard. But I don't know. That's just one idea I've heard from him. The guy who has the property. Uh, I don't know. I don't know what happened. We never were able to go there. I don't want to
Complications.
badmouth anything.
Complications arise every day. Just another bump
Yeah,
on the
but hopefully
road.
that goes through. But yeah, he's been a good friend of mine, and I don't know. Hopefully we'll get. And if it does, I will let you know, Rob, and we'll let all the boys know. And yeah, if they want to come down. He was asking me about like people who are good at stuff and who can help with stuff, and who's just homies that like to just promote to sell and come down and hang out.
Yeah.
That kind of thing. So that'll be fun.
We don't have any friends like that.
This is my green screen. Anyway, sorry, it was freaking out for a second. I learned how to make an enchilada. I'm trying to do a concert right now. I'm applying to some
This guy's
that
jobless.
job that
He's got
interview.
no job. So
Yeah, sucks.
donate to our yet to be made Patreon.
Don't. It's pretty mid right now. It's nothing really going on.
Soon to be. Soon to be.
Fair enough. Fair enough. I what else have I been got going on? Oh yeah, I went and learned about this tiny little local store in Chico called S&S. Great place. It looks awesome. It's like a local like shop. It's a local shop. It's
What?
got everything: deli meats and
So,
cheeses, and then
so,
produce.
so it's like a
But
grocery store.
yeah, and all like knickknacks and everything. Gift shop. It's been around for a long time. It's just locally owned store. It's got its own produce and everything.
Interesting.
Yeah, and that's where I interviewed like to do as a meat clerk, and I would just like handle the meat, clean, and do things like that. So
You handle the
hopefully I
meat.
get it. I don't know. It seemed like a nice place. Yeah, don't do that to me, Rob. I'm trying. Where is Audrey? Oh yeah, Audrey. Audrey's been busy. She's probably with a
Audrey's
child.
busy with like actually having a family and actual important stuff.
Who cares, dude?
Oh, and then like that he was canceled.
How dare she have a kid on my dime?
On our penniless dime.
Oh my god, I'm paying her so much in clout,
She's
bro.
making so much more money than both of us combined, and yet here she is taking a sick day.
Speaking of sick day, you want to see something sick, bro?
Sean's gone. We lost Sean. I guess it's just up to me to get to soccer practice now. Oh, there he is.
See, oh wait, hold on. I'm gonna turn off my green screen for like 2 seconds. Wait, can I do that midstream?
I don't know, can you?
No, no, I can't. It's locked. All right, so this is what I got.
I can't.
This is what I see it.
Yeah, I can see it. You gotta keep it right in front of you. You gotta keep it right in front of you.
Fuck. Oh, nah. I got it.
No, right in front. What is? Just tell me what it is. I can't tell what it is.
It's just a fancy wine holder case thing.
Oh, it's like a little briefcase looking thing.
Yeah, I stole it.
Liberated it.
I'm just kidding. No, I didn't steal it. No, I literally did liberate it. I got it from like the old lady's house. I was hoping Wyatt. I tried calling Wyatt to be on the episode, but he was too tired. And we were cleaning out the old lady's house because she left. She like abandoned the house. It's been a while.
Oh,
So we were. Yeah, I didn't steal from her house,
the
Rob.
way you
I
are
was
phrasing
paid.
all
I
of
was.
this,
I was me and Wyatt were paid by the
you were
landlord to
paid to
clear out and throw
steal.
everything in the house into the trash. So I took said trash and was like, "That's mine."
That's mine.
Right? You would do the same thing. It's like this is trash. I want it now.
I mean, that's how I got Reed an office chair.
Like fancy wine travel case thing. It's put fancy wine in it. I don't know why we have it,
You,
but I heard it's nice.
you strike me more as a Chardonnay instead of a rosé.
I don't really like either. I don't like either.
I'm not a wine guy.
You know how I got all these wine
You
scars?
want to know why I sniff this wine? You want to know what this wine smells like, tastes like?
Rob, let's talk about. I think we should talk about the movie and talk about games. Let's talk about Sonic.
Oh,
Talk
dude.
about the
Okay,
movie.
so the trailer for Sonic 3 dropped like Tuesday, Wednesday? I don't know. It dropped recently, and it was
4 days ago, 5 days
oh
ago.
wow, it was actually that wow. I have a loop over here, but like it was so sick because Keanu Reeves is playing Shadow the Hedgehog, and
I did not know that until you
I know
said that. I
I
was
blew
just
Sean's
so
mind.
hyped.
I mean, the only reason I knew it is because I knew he was gonna be it before the trailer dropped. Like I've just
Oh,
been
you did? I didn't.
yeah,
I
that was the
wasn't
only
paying
reason
attention
why
to
I
it. I
knew
was
it.
just waiting for it.
Yeah, I was like, oh my god, I can't believe that it's Keanu. And
See, the thing is, it's kind of funny because I don't. You're so hyped about movies and shows. You know and like look up like who's gonna be in what. Like when
I need to know.
for me that was a big surprise, and I was like, oh wow, that's so crazy. But for you, were like,
So
finally we
it's
can see
about
it in action.
time. And then just seeing him absolutely riggedy wreck Knuckles, Tails, and Sonic in just 2 seconds. He just teleports all over the
Yeah, yeah.
screen. He's got his cool like,
It was so. It was
jet
so.
booster
my nerd.
suit.
My nerd brain was like, "Oh,
It was
that's so cool!"
everything
Like,
was firing. I was just like, oh my god. And Jim, I don't know if you know this, but Jim Carrey actually like soft retired from acting after Sonic 2.
yeah, he
Yeah.
did. I was so surprised to see him in the
No,
trailer. I
yeah,
didn't know
I
he
was
was coming
surprised
back.
they actually got him back. I was like, it's like I thought he kind of thought he retired, or they're like, nah, man, he's coming back for Sonic. It's like, how? Like, all right.
He probably, knowing Jim Carrey and knowing how Hollywood is, he probably really likes doing the Sonic movies because a lot of family and kids and parents and a lot of families love them. It's a gamer
It's a pretty
culture. He probably loves
wholesome movie.
games and
It's not.
loves
It's not the
or
most.
the kids.
Yeah,
There's no drama with it. It's just a fun, like wholehearted kids movie, and then so he probably was like, "Oh, that'd be really fun.
and
Like
he's
that'd be really nice.
and he
No
probably doesn't
drama."
have to work. I mean, he still has to work with people, but I mean, most of the movie is CGI. So I mean, I feel like he can just.
No, yeah,
I feel like he can really just be himself and be the goofy Eggman and just be like, ooh, and just kind of not
yeah.
really.
I bet you like since everyone knows he is everyone's favorite character because he is a person that's acting in the movie.
Yeah,
I'm pretty sure he gets paid the most, so I'm pretty sure he doesn't mind.
yeah.
Like of course, like he gets paid fairly for his time, and
He's
yeah,
having fun, and it's yeah, it's definitely it's not a serious movie or anything. So he's just like, yeah, I can do whatever I want. But it's pretty
I
high.
would love that. I don't know. I love that for him. I love him as like dude. And then I was so surprised to see Robotnik. Like, is that what it's called? His dad's or whatever. Like, oh, that's so weird. Like, he's playing his dad too.
I thought
Like,
that was a future version of himself.
no, that's his dad.
Uh,
Yeah, I'm pretty sure. Like, I don't know what the differences and the names are, but I don't know if This is my assumption. I could be way off, but from what I thought, I think that his dad is. I could be way off. One of them is Robotnik, and someone has got like some other name. I think it might be Robotnik, and then the one that Sonic fights is also called Eggman.
well, I mean, I mean, I just Googled it. It was like based on the provided search engines, Dr. Eggman's parents are not explicitly mentioned in the Sonic the Hedgehog canon.
So who's that?
So
Because he comes out and he says father in the trailer.
he did? He said father?
Yeah, he said he's like papa. That's what he
He
said.
said papa?
I swear. Skip to the near the end when he like sees the guy, and I could be tripping. I may be tripping.
Bro's tripping out here. Hold up. I'm gonna throw
I'm glad that you had the computer to actually prove this, though.
I'm subtitled up. Oh, I can't subtitle. I can't subtitle.
It's okay. You could just play it and hear it.
No, I don't have speakers on this computer.
Oh, you can't?
Nah.
That's crazy.
That's crazy. Sean's just a liar then at this point.
There's a bunch of different trailers. One's got to have subtitles.
Yay, subtitles. Here we go.
I love that I just gave like you. Maybe a different video would have subtitles.
It's like, that's genius. Welcome home, my boy. It's impossible. It is. It couldn't be. It could. It could. I am. You are. In the saggy flesh. I'm pretty sure it's just him. I'm pretty sure it's just a future version of Robotnik.
You think so?
Like, hold on. Why is Jim Carrey playing two Robotniks in Sonic the Hedgehog 3? This is the creator of Shadow the Hedgehog. And
yeah.
He's the grandfather of Dr. Eggman.
Yeah.
Not the father. Watch your tone. Watch your tone, Mister.
He's so okay. That makes sense though. Now I know. He's the guy who did the shadow stuff. I guess I don't know that much about Sonic.
I mean, I would know more about Shadow if I would not skip so many cutscenes in games.
You do that a lot, don't you?
Well, I do it now, especially with two-player games. Especially games I know what's going to happen. But if we ever...
Well, it's different with Dying Light, you've been playing
No, yeah,
that.
I know what's going to happen in that one. But, like, if we were going to... If we replay Sonic, I'll actually not skip cutscenes.
The Shadow the Hedgehog?
Yeah.
Did we do that last time?
We gotta beat... Well, we just kind of ran through it just to get to the final ending, because we were just playing at your grandma.
Well, we were hanging out for a day. We were visiting each other.
Yeah. But, like...
Well, we gotta play, like, a game that, like, is... Well, I mean, like, you do that with all the games that we try to get that you haven't... Like, Far Cry 6, it's like, who cares? You're like, yeah, I'm not even gonna try. Like, something like that. But I don't know what else, like, what is out there that you would try. I mean, we tried It Takes Two, and you like that.
Yeah, that was surprising.
Decent. You know,
got me playing Cult of the Lamb. It just took 2 seconds.
I told you to try it, and you're like, oh, that's my new thing right now. It's that.
It's pretty cool. Besides Kite Man.
Kite Man.
Kite Man.
You like
Hell it. Yeah. Dude, Bane, he's in that one too, and he's even more of a meme. He's just more of a meme than he was in Harley Quinn.
Did you see the new shit that came out? The new stuff that came out. If it's like Wukong, you saw a new monkey game.
I mean, isn't it just another? Well, I mean, it is a Souls-like game, right?
I think a little bit, yeah. I think so.
I heard it's really good.
I heard it's China's first AAA game that they've like published and put out, and I heard it's huge right now. Everyone's
been talking about it.
That's the thing, Rob. Like, I know I'm intimidated to go into it, but it's not like it's gonna be really hard. It's just like I don't know if I want to like they're really fun. Like they are really fun. There's a reason why everyone plays them, you know. It's just also 50-50 if you complete it the whole way through. Because you have fun for different reasons, you know.
Well, that and it's just like games are expensive now, and I'm a poor boy.
Yeah.
So it's just like whenever like committing to a game, it's just like, man, do I really want to spend that money on that? It's like, am I gonna like it? It's like, oh, I could just spend my money on
That's why I don't always recommend Souls games, because like you might not even finish it because it might be too hard at a point, or you might like just not get in the groove.
Yeah.
The only reason I'd only recommend Elden Ring because it's open world, and like you definitely get your money's worth even if you only explore the fucking beginning part and don't ever beat the first boss. You'll still get your money's worth. Trust me.
Yeah,
you know?
I've seen how big that game is. It's nutty. It's nutty.
Yeah. So I'm trying to think like. There's always a good balance in gameplay and difficulty and like fun and like what do you want, you know? I've been playing
What has this man been playing?
Cult of the Lamb like you.
You showed him that
Skate.
game, believe it or not. It's crazy. It's crazy.
I hate you.
It's crazy.
I hate you. I'm about to restart Starfield and try to like actually finish it, just the main story at least, and get into it, have fun shooting. I hope I can like it this time. Because they added a car, so now they added a car, so like maybe I can actually drive around and do things faster instead of walk. Dude, you don't understand. You don't understand how stupid it is. Like you fly to a planet, it's just a loading screen, then a loading screen, and then you just walk for a solid 5-10 minutes to a mission somewhere, and it's just like what? And then she's just like, well, when you get to new life on a planet, it's not like boring because it's just it was exciting when the astronauts was to the moon. It's not the moon; it's a video game, and it's boring. There's nothing here,
It's
dog.
like
Like,
if
what
I
do I
wanted to
do?
play a moon simulator, I would download Moon Simulator.
You know what's even yeah, and I know comparing it to No Man's Sky is a bit unfair. They're different games, but just No Man's Sky just is that's not the same feeling. Like they
Well, No Man's Sky has had time. Like it was a shitty game when it came out. It was.
well they're different. Like well I mean like different they're different uh ideas. Like different they do different things. Like No Man's Sky is Minecraft.
Yeah,
You
it's
go to
space
different
Minecraft.
planets, mine stuff, build your base, and build better ship and do things. Cool space suits, and then what's cool about it? I tried it out, Rob. And eventually, I think one day, like we should probably like I don't know, maybe we should try it and get it. Maybe it'll come on the subscription
I
again.
mean,
We can play
I'd
it
try
because
it now because it's basically a different game.
you love sci-fi stuff. It's really cool. It's simple. Like I learned
I
that. Oh, I
wanted
need
to like the
simple.
first No Man's Sky. I had the I pre-ordered it.
You
Yeah,
did.
like
You got burned.
yeah,
That's
like I
why.
really wanted to like it, but I was like there's nothing to do. There's none of the shit they
Yeah.
promised. I was like, well, I guess I gotta just return this and fucking eat
Yep.
shit. Yeah.
Yep. I I enjoyed. So I played it now, Rob. So my experience with it now it's very different. And like it's you I started off on a planet. I had no ship. It's all broken or whatever. It's far away, and I have barely anything. I have a little mining gun, and they teach me how to mine some stuff, get stuff to replenish my oxygen. And I'm on a planet
Gotta
that's a heck of
get
radiation.
the tears,
Yeah,
yeah.
all that like there's a
You
bunch of
punch
stuff
the
everywhere,
tree
and
to
everything's
get the
all
wood. You
red.
get the wood to build a fort.
Everything's all like red on the planet and gassy, and I'm like getting constant radiation. I'm like, oh, cool. This place is kind of weird. Like I'm a bit sketched out, but nothing's trying to kill me. Cool. Harvest and stuff. I learned eventually how to craft some things, and then I'm like, okay, cool. I have my ship is ready to go. Dude, when I flew off into space, ooh, that was kind of sick. And then the whole like flying between different planets and then seeing how far everything was and using like hyperdrive to go like really, really fast. And then, yeah, show up to a planet and then have a little bit of gas left. And you're like, whoa, like this place is huge because there's all these stars. And you're like, wait, like, and it tells you too, like, what players have discovered what planets, and it tells you like undiscovered. So if you go there first, your name will be on that planet forever, and you're like, oh, it's kind of cool. Like I discovered that planet, bro.
I
Like
hope my name's still
that
on some of those planets. Because I did a couple when I first got the game. I was like, I need my name on a bunch of planets.
we could actually find them, Rob.
I mean, there's a lot. 18 quadrillion or
Rob,
whatever the fucking shit is. God.
if you have the right name, if you have the name for it, or yeah, I don't know, you could probably find it, or if it's in your like PlayStation Network history, it's probably on there somewhere. You could probably tell you, and we could probably visit it. Probably people have like built stuff there. You
It's like,
know,
my
it's been a
where
long
are my
time,
planet?
dude. That'd be pretty cool. You go there, and there's just like a whole society going on. You're like,
It's like,
wow,
I
like,
founded this place when this game was nothing. When this game was
who
twins.
are you, old man?
It's like, this game's fun now, you losers. Like, yo, no. I
You don't
walk
know
so
about the
you can
wasteland I
run.
endured for you, children.
I named the very
We-
soil you sleep on. I am a
it was
god.
I tried flying between a few planets, dude. Oh man, that's true sense of like, whoa, this is weird, this is exciting, this is scary, this is also like cool. Like, what can I see and what's going on? Like, that is not happening in Starfield. Like,
It's just not that.
you know what I mean?
So
Freaking
what's it give you the vibe if it's not If it's not space Minecraft, then what is it?
If with No Man's Sky
Yeah,
or Starfield.
Starfield. So No Man's Sky is space Minecraft. So what is Starfield?
Starfield is like it's like Fallout 4 with better gun mechanics. Like the gun plays better. The feels
So it is.
more
So it is a true
precise.
space Fallout.
Yeah, space Fallout. But the thing is, it the UI isn't as like appealing. Like it kind of comes like this. It comes like this where it's like, oh, the dialogue options and all the choices feel like it's gonna be a really deep and enriching and engaging, like really complex like system, kind of like Fallout New Vegas,
Yeah.
where it's a really good game because everything connects and speaks to each other and everything's like for. It's like one of those games, right? But four everyone plays because the gun plays better, right?
Yeah.
This game, uh, it how to explain this? It has that look like it's gonna be complex and super like deep and has all these different options, but it doesn't
But it
really affect
does.
anything that much. It's a bit empty feeling, you know.
Yeah.
Uh, some things are just like just cause.
Just
Uh,
because one, two, or three, or four.
I like some of the ideas. It's kind of weird, like you can have like you can have parents as one of your
As
things.
one of your things.
Yeah, like so you can be like so you can have your parents still be alive as one of your like the like background stuff
What? So
and
you can choose if
not
your parents
background.
are still alive?
Yeah, and then you send money to them every week and you can go visit them and they're like actual NPCs in the game that you can talk to and interact with.
That's kind of
That
funny.
but it's kind of cool. Yeah, it's cool, but then you realize like why? Like what is that? Is that it? Like you have parents, you got to pay them money like
Yeah, I was gonna say, like,
and
what do you get after you pay them money?
then there's one that's really good. That's you have a super fan. There's a person that you meet in one of the early places, and he's like super obsessed with you and a fan.
Just like
But
the
he's an
guy
early
from,
follower that is just
just like the guy,
oh sorry
just like the guy from Oblivion.
yeah yeah, and he's just like he's super overly friendly and annoying, and but he's a follower you can attack on. That's kind of useful. Like other ones, like if you want him or not. Like other ones are just kind of I don't know. I'm judging this game off of, like my memory from when I tried it a while ago. I just remember walking everywhere and that making me upset. Like
Now we have a car.
and I was discouraged from doing side quests. Okay, one of the biggest complaints I have, dude, is you get like you first do the intro mission and then it's like, hey, here's a ship, go here, fight some pirate dudes. You fight the pirate dudes and it's like, all right, cool. Get on your ship again and fly to like the main central planet with like the main city, right?
The
And go
Century
into the
Hub.
city. Yeah, and then you gotta like it's a bit confusing. From what I remember, it was really confusing trying to find out where to go. And Bethesda, there's side quests
Everywhere.
galore everywhere,
Everywhere.
doing all sorts of things. So you get sidetracked and whatever, and they all want me to go off planet and do other things, and then they make me go other places and do other things. I get more and more things get on my plate. Yeah, whatever. I finally get over to the main part where I'm supposed to go. Right, the next section of the city, main hub. Hey, main story, let's get going. Right, they tell me some bullshit, and then one of the girls is like, "Hey, you want to work with us? Do this? We got to do some missions with us. It's gonna take a while." And I'm like, "Sure, why not? Let's get the main story going." I'm thinking I'm gonna have to do a mission or two with her. This girl becomes like my permanent companion until I finish these main quest stories. But it's like it's at least it's a lot longer than just two missions, dog. It's quite a bit because I
She's in
and
it for the long run.
And if you do side quests, you can't get other companions and shit while you have her with you because you can only have like one or two. And she's just like yeah. Dude, when you're a starting player, it sucks to have that feeling of like, oh, I have to play for 4 or 5 hours before I can have a different companion. If you don't like this girl, and she's kind of annoying. Sorry, I went on a little rant there, but I hated that. That made me so mad that I was stuck with
No, I
companions
know
are
that
important in those
feeling.
games.
Dude, when do you remember in Skyrim, like the dog follower? Did you ever get the dog follower in Skyrim?
The dog,
Yeah, Barbas.
he was a dog.
Yeah,
Oh. I remember Barbus, but I don't think I ever got him as a follower. Maybe I did. I don't
Well,
remember.
he's like he is and he isn't a follower because he's like, oh yeah, I'll be your
Remind me.
companion until we get this.
Oh, Barbus! Yeah, he's the dog. Help you find the Daedric
Yeah,
items.
yeah,
Yes.
like he's indestructible. Like he doesn't die, but he's the most annoying companion ever
Why?
because he will block the door and bark at
Oh.
everything and just get in the way and push you and do things and you can't do anything and he talks like this because he's a talking dog for some reason and you're just like what the fuck? It's like just be a
What?
It's
Why?
like just be
Yeah.
a dog. Just how about why can't it just be a dog? But no, he's just like every time you move, he'll like walk in front of you or just like sit in front of the door, and you're just like Barbus. Like it really feels like a stupid dog.
No, I remember him. I don't think I ever. I think
If
I
you
always
don't collect the
sacrificed him.
Daedric item, you can keep him forever. Like I did that the whole run. It's pretty funny.
Keep him
Yeah,
forever.
you can keep him until the end of the game. Like if you don't collect the Daedric item, he'll just chill with you.
That's crazy. Because he's only with you for that
Yeah,
mission.
but if you don't finish the mission, you could just and you can get other followers too, because he's a dog. So
That's that's why I was like, I don't remember ever having him as a follower or companion. You're like, no, this is the worst companion. Like, what are you talking about? Like, no, you have to just
not
take
doing.
advantage of the system.
Yeah, gotta break the game every time you play it, bro.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
Reed told me that he was like, oh yeah, if you want a broken but annoying follower, you can keep the dog. I was like, go on. And I was right.
I
I was like,
really love.
Reed, this guy's so annoying, but he's so broken. He's like, yeah.
I think it's Starfield is like a mix of you'd expect it to be at first. It's like I'm expecting it to be like as deep and as good as like Las Vegas was,
Las
and then it's
Vegas.
like okay, I really like that game. It's because like it's old feeling as heck, but god dang, is it not immersive as heck, dude?
No,
Like
there's a reason
it
why
holds
everyone
up.
still talks about New Vegas because it's still
It's for sweaty nerds. It's for sweaty PC nerds, but it's still really good. Like
yeah, like it's if you mod it, it's a good game, but like a lot of
it's
stealth
old.
games, yeah, there's
It's old. It's just like god dang the writing and the it's deep. Yeah, you
yeah,
really
it's a
become
little clunky in parts, but that's just games. Skyrim's clunky still, but
dude. I would just I would like crap my pants if we just had like
that's one
a
thing.
game kind of like that, like with like a Bethesda game with like Baldur's Gate quality, like like
Dude, oh
choices,
my
cutscenes,
god, can
dude.
you imagine if Starfield had Boulder Gate 3 shit stuff at any?
Hmm. Yeah, like Starfield or any Fallout. Like say the next Fallout game, like say like that had just the amount of deep choices or like just unique cutscenes for like the choices you can make
The
in
thing I
Baldur's
really
Gate.
liked about Boulder's Gate is just like, well, I mean, you probably already said it. It's just like how deep it goes and just how like everything you do is something else. It's like, okay, well, that was that, and that's this, and that, and that.
The only thing I think you would enjoy from Baldur's Gate, Rob, is doing all the just talking to
No,
people and
yeah, I
doing
would
quests
totally
and
go
seeing
for
all the
it. Yeah,
cutscenes for everything.
just be like, I wonder what I can do.
Because
It's like, can I do this? I can kill him, right? I'm gonna kill him all. I'm gonna be a murderer this run. I'm gonna see how far I
there's
can be a
one
murderer.
early on where like there's a wizard stuck in a rock wall, right, and like his hands like out in the wall, and you have a choice of what to do. Most people, what I did, what a lot of other people did, is like grab the hand, pull really hard, or like trying to do some magic stuff to get him out, and then they meet Gale, new wizard friend. Hey, you want to be friends? Sure. Some other choices you have are like bite the hand. Like
I,
just not. And then when you bite the hand, the guy's like, "Ah, stop biting me! Why are you biting my hand? Like, help me, blah blah." And then it's like bite harder, bite through its flesh, and it's like, what the heck? Why can't I do this?
it's like, why is this? Who thought of this option? Why am I still doing this
And
option?
the funniest thing is saying and stopping because he's gonna remember you did it and stop. Like it doesn't change the fact that you did it. Like that it goes even deeper. Like that's so good. Okay. I'll give you like one time I was playing the game, dog, and so okay, I don't know how to explain this. Okay. So, you can die in these games, right?
Yeah.
Like your character, the one you made, he can die. and just be dead for the rest of the game if you want. Or the only way you can go and bring someone back is talking to like this dead guy and paying him or whatever, or having a resurrection scroll and going to the body and bringing him back to life. It's kind of cool because if someone dies, you can bring him back and talk to him about it. Like it's pretty
It's like
intense.
how was the afterlife terrifying?
So I invited this vampire guy to my group, right? And he was having at my camp, and he was like letting me know he's had a hard time with the bloodlust, and everyone's like, I don't trust him. I'm like, nah, I trust him. We'll figure it out, whatever. I woke up one night and he's like trying to bite me, and it's like, oh, you got to react. Like, what do you want to do? And I'm like, I push him off. Like, I don't want to hurt him. Push him off. And he's like, oh, I'm sorry, blah blah blah. And then he politely asked me for some blood because he needs it for this and that. And I'm like, okay, for sure. He does it, but he starts doing it too much, right? And I die.
Yeah.
My character dies, and then it puts me into the vampire guy's body. I'm playing as him, and I'm like looking at my dead body, and I'm like, oh, what the fuck, like shit. So I go through, and then I use a resurrection thing on myself. I bring myself back to life, and then they have a conversation where the guy's like, hey, I'm really sorry I killed you. Like I didn't, like
Damn, man, I
it's
didn't want it to go. It went too far. Like I just wanted to
right.
drop. I got a little too
But then my
crazy.
guy was a fucking vampire. So I decided to reset and go back and then stop him before he did it too much and I died. But that's so cool that like that one interaction I died. Now they have a whole thing where that happened and now he's a vampire and that adds different abilities and changes your character over one little
It's
thing.
like
Like
oh,
that
for
that's just
blood.
one night.
For one night, one little mistake.
Now your character like needs blood to like
Now
stay
you have
whatever. But
it's an allegory for STDs.
it is. It is. I remember when you found that brain, you were like, I want to smash
It's like
it
I want to kill this
instantly. That was the
brain.
first thing you
He's
did.
like kill the brain. So
I also love that one of the first things in the room is like, because, when you play a game like this, you're going to want to go and touch
no,
everything.
yeah,
There's just this little thing in the center of the room. You just go and you touch it. It just
no,
explodes.
yeah. I was like,
Takes
what
like
the
two.
fuck?
Like, why? It's just letting you know, hey, well, some things might hurt you, but, try it
It's
out.
like
It's
you
fine.
gotta know what it does first.
You could save scum, bro. Save whenever you want before you touch it, but, like, things might do that. And that's what I kind of liked. It's you're always on your toes and like, what the heck is going on? And I really got to give it an honest try, but I'm always just so intimidated because
It's a big game.
like
It's a big game.
because I want to play it, but I want to hunker down and get into it. But dude, I get so into it where I have to like write down some notes for myself to remind myself like, oh wait, this is where that is and that because it just doesn't tell you.
No, yeah,
The
it's just
game just
kind of
doesn't
there.
tell
It's
you.
just like it's like it's that open. It's like yeah, go for it. It's like uh.
Yeah, it's so much. It's one of those things where it's so intimidating, but it's so much fun when you just kind of go into it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
What's the end?
but what's the end game? So I've heard spoilers. I don't really know. So I have not finished the game, but I've heard bits and pieces. So I know that like you make your character and then you make like a dream character, right? And then you go into the main game and you find your followers and then you go through the first part. The first part you're in like these woods and you're dealing with like trolls and dark elves and you're dealing with like high elves and like tieflings, which are like little devil people, right? And you're just trying to figure out that conflict. Are you going to be more of an evil bad guy? Are you going to help these guys? And then also there's a bunch of side stuff. Like there's a little witch goblin in the woods that you can go over and sell, like, think that maybe she can help you with. You remember because they put like a little tentacle thing in our
Oh,
brain,
yeah, there's a
right?
thing in our brain.
And that's the main objective is trying to get that out. Well, there's a bunch of side things where people are trying to offer you like ways to get that out, but a lot of them
Don't
aren't
worry.
good or a
Yeah.
lot of them are sketchy or they might do something, but I know one of them you can just lose an eye. You can just lose an eye. You can just give up an eye. It's pretty funny.
Like, oh man, you want to try again with the other eye? No, no.
There's a guy thinking he can like lobotomize it like out of you, and then when he like if he does it and it hurts and you could stop him, but if you keep letting him go all the way, your eye will just be gone, and then he'll be like, oh, and then just dip, and you never see him again.
I was like, oh, that never happened.
Yeah. I'm trying to think. Yeah, you do that. You figure stuff out. That's the most like. That's where the one where there's hella choices. it's an overwhelming amount because it's the first part of the game. The second part is traveling to like somewhere. I think I don't really know the second part. I know you go. I went underground and did some crazy like cave magic castle stuff. I know, and then above ground there was like some sanctuary. I don't know. I know the third
There's
part ends
no
like in
end
like a
game.
city, and it's like years later.
There's no end game.
The third part is like years later, and then the city, and like there's the choices are not. There's a lot less, but there's still a good amount compared to other games. And the whole idea of just trying to find a cure for yourself is intriguing. And then all the party members also need a cure too. That's what they're looking for. So everyone has a common goal.
Doesn't have a instead the game offers a high density of recurring playlist tower. You play mods, but some play
What are you reading?
I literally looked up, is there an end game for Baldur's Gate 3? And they're like, it's not real, not a traditional end game.
Yeah, it kind of like because there's like an ending to it. There's an ending to like the story and all. You know,
Yeah.
like I don't know if there's like a time limit, but there's like an ending. I gotta give that an honest try. But I'd rather play bad game before I play good game. I don't know why.
I'd rather spend my money on things I would regret later instead of spending my money on something I would like.
Yeah.
Why spend money on things I like? That doesn't make any sense. Spend money on things I hate, and then complain about how I spend
Well,
my money.
see, this is one of the problems with like the thing is like I bought like this. Persona, you can't see it. Persona. I bought that. It's great. It's one of the longest RPGs ever. Got my money's worth with it. This was like fucking. This was like $10, $20, something like that. The fancy steel book, and that's like this is like a month of gaming if I only did the main stuff, and
Yeah.
just kind of like. So it's like worth it, but I'm also intimidated to play it again because I played it once years ago and I got like 30 hours in, and just doing all that stuff again is kind of tedious.
Yeah.
But I know that there's so much more after that I'm missing out on.
Yeah.
That's the hard part with RPGs, dude, is dropping them and coming back.
Yeah, that's why I haven't gotten back into Horizon 2 is because I was like 10 hours in. I
Yeah.
was like, well, I'll go
Yep.
get back into it, and then I don't know, it's been what, 2 months by now, 3 months, and it's like, man, it's like I know I'm kind
Then
of.
you'd rather just restart, but then it's
It's like,
like you
bro,
have to
now I
just
gotta
tread through all
restart
that
this
again.
fucking game. Then it's like it's so big. But it's it's a pretty game. It's a good game. But it's just like fudge. It's a big
Yeah.
game. Like Horizon was one of those games that like I don't know if I probably explained this, but like I bought it when it came out, never played it, lost the disc, and then believe it or not, I got the whole game for free on 420, like in 2019 or something. Because for whatever reason,
Yeah.
it was just free on 420 one day, and I was like, "Ha, that's a meme." And I got it, and I played it. And I was like, "Wow, I missed out on this game really bad." Because like
Yeah.
I
And you
played.
platinumed it.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure I'm pretty sure I'm
You did.
platinum.
I saw it.
Yeah, but yeah, like I blown away. Stellar game. Play the DLC because that was free too. I was like, wow. And now here I am again.
Having the second
The
one, which
second
you
one.
actually bought, but
It's just gonna. I can't lose it now. I mean, unless I lose my logins, but like it's just sitting there, and it's just like I'll play it. Just like how I'll play God of War Ragnarok. How I'll play Doom 2019. Doom Eternal.
oh,
It's like how I'll play all these.
oh my god,
Just like how I'll play
Rob,
Witcher
like
3 like I paid for, but it just sits there.
it's oh my
No,
god, how have you not beaten these
they
games,
just
dude?
sit
It's
there.
so
They
good.
just
And the
sit
thing is
there.
that pisses me off is the ending, you know what happens in all of them.
Yeah.
That's why because that's why you don't want to play them is actually why
Cause like I already
probably.
know what happens. Like yeah, it's aliens and clones, and oh yeah, people die and people he kills people, and he's the god of war, Ragnarok.
For God of War, for this, how did you find out the story? Did you just like read it, or did you watch someone play
I mean,
it, or did you
I
like
don't
what?
know the whole story. I found out the blue guy died. It's like,
Mm.
oh,
Dude, Rob, damn. See, yeah, I feel. See, yeah, I don't know. I love. now I love being surprised by things like, oh man, that hit. That was
I'm
crazy.
just I'm just a content deep diver, so it's like it's a double-edged sword to me. Like I know everything about new stuff, but at the same time, it's like I know everything about the new thing coming out. They're like, "Hey, did you hear about that secret thing?" It's like it's not a secret, bro. I knew about it for like a week. It's like, wow. It's like, yeah, I know.
You're one of, and then you get so upset that nothing is new or surprising or good, and like, oh, I expected
It's
that.
like I
I
saw that
It's because
coming.
you see, because you're looking, yeah, because you're looking up like
It's like
every little thing about
it's
it.
like no, actually, hold on. It's like it's actually not that actor. It's actually this actor, and you're not gonna. He was actually cast for it first, and that was just rumors. You don't know, fucking Karen.
I purposely stay away from all like spoilers for certain things. Like God of War, I did. Last of Us, I did. For uh, yeah, dude, I don't know. They those are weird. Now that I play them again, they just yeah, I get it though. I understand. Like, I feel like that's why you don't play them or don't want to finish them, is because those games are really, it's a story
Yeah,
that you play them for. It's like a movie,
literally.
but it's a great movie though. They're great movies.
Great
They're great
movie. I'd
games.
watch that movie.
Yeah, it's a good movie. I watch it on
I'm still
YouTube.
waiting for Lego Horizon. It's gonna be out soon.
Oh my gosh.
I'll platinum that
I
game.
think, is that really going to be a game, right? Oh my gosh. Why?
Because why not? Because
Why?
there's Lego
No one's
Fortnite, so now there's Lego Horizon. Lego is Shauna,
no
why don't
one's gonna buy it.
you just don't like the quality toy that is Lego, and I don't.
You know what I hate? You know what I hate? I hate that the fact that the entire internet and world of gaming people know are pissed off that you're the one person that is going to fucking buy that game is made for. That you're the one person that's like, oh, I love Legos and I love Horizon Zero Dawn. Everyone else is like, who the fuck is this for?
It's like
Like,
it's for me.
fucking kids aren't playing Horizon. Like, what the fuck is this for?
It's for me.
Who is this for? You just,
It's for
no,
me.
it's so stupid. Not That's such a dumb idea.
And it's
Oh,
gonna I'm gonna buy it when it comes out. And I'm gonna platinum
oh
it.
my gosh. You're the reason. You're the reason. You're the reason I hate you.
Yes.
You're like, oh man, I hate. We're almost at an hour. I hate. You won't play like so many games. There's so many games out there. You complain so much about video games.
I'm like, where are the good games?
This is what you're hyped for? What?
Lego. Let me look it up real quick.
Oh my god, dude! Gaming is dead.
Yes,
uh,
Lego Horizon Adventures.
Dang it, dude. Well, tell me about it. Is it gonna be just a full-on Horizon Lego
I
game?
mean, that's what it looks.
I
It
didn't. Think,
literally looks just like Horizon, but in.
I thought it was gonna be like a DLC or gonna be like a short little thingy. I didn't think it was gonna be a full game they're making.
It looks like a full game. I mean, I would.
Double check. I want to see your dreams get crushed, or double check that this is garbage coming my
It
way.
says it's coming out. I mean, I need a release date. It just says 2024.
I'm gonna. Here, I grab for the last like 10 minutes. I'm gonna grab all of my. I'm gonna grab all of like my PlayStation game discs, and I'm gonna go through them.
Okay, so according to the announcement, Horizon Adventure launch. Oh, November 14th. That's pretty sick.
It launched.
In November 14th.
Oh, it's going to.
Looks like a different.
All right, Rob. You don't want to. There's a lot of games here, Rob. I'm just gonna go through these and you're gonna tell me your opinion on them, and I'm gonna tell you my opinion on them, and we're gonna kind of go really fast because there's a lot of them.
Okay, well, just read the title because I won't be able to see it.
Fair enough. No, I know, but look at this. Like, I want you to know this goes all the way down to my like. Hold on, my hands are still going. That's just stuff I have, bro. This is just like PlayStation, bro. Like I don't know. I don't know why I have all this. Okay, I don't know where to put all these. I'm gonna put this on the floor. Give me 2 seconds. All right. First pack. All right. You don't like these, but I understand. Borderlands: The Handsome Collection,
See, the
number one
only
and two.
reason I don't like that one is they don't have. It goes like 2, 3, and a prequel. So where's one? Yeah.
One? That's a weird complaint. Yeah, I get it.
But like, how
This
am I
this is the
supposed to?
collection because it's got the bad guy from number two. It's about him. That's why.
But what about the first one? What's the first one about?
The first one's story isn't really. It's just. It's like I don't know. It's pretty basic. It was just kind of an old school game, 2007, 2008. Not old school. I don't really know. Like the story's like kind of connected. It's got some lore on the planet and the world, but like more of the story got better with the second one, Borderlands 2.
Interesting.
But I don't know. They're not bad. uh, like lots of shooting. It's a great quality shooting game. Okay, here. Boom. This is a Nino Kuni remastered. Right. You know, Studio Ghibli.
Yeah.
They
I mean, I've never
they help
heard of,
make
I've
this
never heard of
RPG.
that game, so I don't know.
Oh, they help make this RPG. It's like kind of like Pokemon, where you got to collect all your different type of little familiar dudes, and then you go around and go through like an RPG world, and then you fight guys with them. And there's some of the cutscenes are animated like a Studio Ghibli movie, so
That's
you
pretty
know like they
sick.
look really good. Yeah, so
Well,
that's the only reason why I'm
Lego
playing it is because the
Horizon
story
Adventure
is
is going to be in Unreal Engine 5.
okay. It's cool.
Yeah, it is. You know that is.
This game's all right. Sonic Frontiers. We talked about this.
Yeah, it's the best Sonic game we got for now.
It's the best modern. Yeah, like open. Yeah.
Besides Sonic Mania.
Kingdom Hearts.
Huh?
Kingdom Hearts the pack. The Kingdom Hearts the collection. Number 1 through all of them except number 3.
I mean, I've never really played them, but they look like kind of fun.
They're pretty good. They're there's no like real connection.
No,
Like the
yeah, I was
story,
gonna
like
say the
don't.
plot is
Yeah.
like out there. Like I don't even know.
Everyone's got hearts and my darkness and this and
Yeah,
that, but just know people are doing things all the time in the moment.
yeah. It's just like we're here having fun.
Yeah, if you just believe everything they say in the moment, it's
You're like,
great.
yeah,
You know what I
yeah,
mean?
yeah. Yo, hearts, and I'm the chosen one, but not really, and he's dead, but still alive in our hearts. Like, oh, what? Okay.
Walking Dead, the Telltale series.
Telltales are pretty good.
You like that one? Yeah, that's like a one and done kind of game. Oh, this is a good RPG. The Neo, The World Ends with You, but I never finished it. I keep on playing it and stopping. It's like it's crowdfunded. It's made on Unity.
I don't think I know. No, I didn't play Neo.
It was on the DS. I heard that was really popular. Oh, this game I never played. This game is mid. I hear because Life is Strange. This is the third one. I
Is
like
that
the
the
first
one
one a
the
lot.
something storm or whatever with the?
That's the first one. Yeah, she could rewind
No,
time with her
no.
choices.
I'm trying to. The one I didn't play it, but my ex played it. It was the one with the kid, the younger brother and the older brother.
Yeah, the younger brother had powers. That's number
That
2. Yeah,
one. I remember that one.
they. I hope the new one they're coming out with looks good. It's just like it's kind of they've all been kind of getting a little progressively just a little bit less like, worse. You know,
No,
they're not
yeah.
bad. They're
They're just
just
kind
like
of. It's like, all right, we see where.
progressively getting a little less. Yeah.
Yeah.
Persona 5, the longest game ever made. This is just a great book. Like Rob, if you ever want to try like an RPG, like for your first time, I'd recommend this. I know it's intimidating. You may not finish it, but if you want to try an RPG, do this, Rob. It's fun. Like you'll find it a good time. Mass Effect Andromeda, the worst
The
Mass
worst
Effect.
Mass Effect.
It's an okay game. Oh, Dark Souls 3, Rob.
Hey.
Sorry, I don't want to. I know you're like, eh. Oh, Demon Souls. Yeah, I got that too. You can't see it.
The first Dark Souls.
Oh, I have like some book version of the Sleeping Dogs for some reason, dude. I don't know where this came from.
Dude, that was a game I bought and never played. That's another one.
Sleeping Dogs?
Yeah, I had the definite edition. Or the
Definitive
yeah.
one? Yeah, that's what I have right here. If you come and visit me, I'll let you borrow it. You can try it. It's pretty good. You'd like it. It's your
No,
cup
I
of tea,
liked it because
exactly.
you're an FBI agent. You get points for being a good cop, but you also get points for being a bad guy too. Because there's the two scales.
Gang member?
Yeah.
Triads. All right, I'm almost done. I got the
Dog
last ones
Eye.
here. We got the
I
Doom
have to
collection.
work for Dog. I have to pay back Dog Eye.
Until Dawn. Did you ever play that?
No, but it looked pretty cool. Though I'm not gonna lie, I hate horror games. That's why it took me.
You,
That's why I never played any of the original Resident Evil. I would just watch him play it because I'm just like, I'm not. That stuff's spooky. It's too spooky.
dude, you should play. We gotta play those. You know, like those anthology games, those horror anthology games. Dude, we could play those online together, actually, because you could choose which characters you play in the horror movie. You can play some characters, and I could play some,
Yeah,
and then we would be responsible for the choices and like quick time
that'd be
events.
pretty cool.
Me and Kaina played them, and then we played them with Joe and her ex, and then also with her all the time back then. They were really fun. We could play. There's one. The most recent one is like Saw. And me and Kaina never finished it. If you want to play that with us sometime.
No, never,
No.
never, not once. I don't like video games.
You'd rather
I'm gonna
watch.
start reading books and start becoming a knitter.
Good thing you said. Anyways,
What? What?
kind of
What?
maybe buy her The Sims 4.
Oh, my niece loves The Sims 4.
It was too much for Kana. Too much customization, too much options, too much UI.
Yeah, I feel it. It's too big for
Back for
me.
Blood, I was Back for Blood thoroughly disappointed. It's just worse Left 4 Dead, and you don't even like Left 4 Dead.
Yeah.
I like Left 4 Dead. I don't want the internet to think I don't
Everyone
like Left 4
hate on
Dead.
Sean. He was the one who said he hated Left 4 Dead before I even played Left 4 Dead.
Oh, you gotta give, dude, Yakuza, bro. I only get steel books for the pristine, dog.
I got the steelbook of Red Dead Redemption 2.
I have that. I have that one also. Hold on. I got the steel book for Persona 5, Red Dead, and then Yakuza. Those are the only ones. And I got it for Yakuza 2 because, yes, that's the one that needed the steelbook, Rob. Number 2 is the one that needs a steelbook. I got Demon Slayer.
That's a great game.
The fighting game, yeah, it's fun.
I mean, it's a good
It's
fighting
just like,
game,
I don't know what to do by myself after I beat the main game.
yeah. Just beat up demons.
Mass Effect Legendary Collection, Rob.
Got all the games.
Yeah, I don't know. Like GTA 5, who cares? Street Fighter 5, Borderlands, Overwatch, Street Fighter. These are just trash. These other ones are just trash. It's just Street Fighters and Overwatch.
Why do you
Like,
have a physical disc for Overwatch?
what do you mean? My brother, Overwatch originally launched as a game. Remember when it was like a game? It was actually a game.
I always thought it was a free to play, and Overwatch 2 was the game.
Nah, dog. Originally, Overwatch came out.
No.
Then they came out with number 2, and they're like, number 1 is just gonna become number 2, and it's gonna be free now.
Makes sense.
Makes sense. Anyways, well, that's really all I had. I wanted to talk about Rob's terrible taste in media, and
My media taste is way more refined than yours. I have a great...
What are you gonna watch after this, Rob? What are you watching again?
The Bearstein Bears.
Oh no, I thought it was Kite Man. Hell yeah.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
And then you're gonna make sure you watch the Knuckles TV show, so you're caught up for Sonic, right?
I already caught up with that a couple weeks ago.
Yeah. That is the slop you were throwing. I hope the internet respects my gamer knowledge and what I have played and what I got. And they see you and they're like, "You're watching Kite Man all day." Like,
I consume all media, so you don't have to. I'm like, nope, don't watch half the shit on the internet. It's fucking trash. How do you know it's that bad? It's like, because it is that bad.
That's all I watched, dude. I watched this Django Unchained on YouTube. Some dude posted it, and I was like, I'll watch it. This is what we're doing. We're pirating.
See, that was shocking. I watched that movie in the theater. I watched that movie, so that's a great movie. That's a gem of a movie.
I saw it on Netflix before. I just saw it on YouTube again. I was like, that's gonna be what I'm watching for dinner. Like,
It's a gem of a movie. It's a banger.
it's great. All right, well, I think that should be it for today's episode. Rob, you got anything you want to share before we close?
Popcorn buckets prices are too damn high. Stop buying them in bulk. Buy one for yourself and stop trying to swindle people on the black market Facebook marketplace. It pisses me off.
That was also our ad.
Oh yeah, the ad for today is the popcorn bucket. I can't budging buy because they were sold out.
Fair enough. All right, everybody. Thank you so much for joining us for this episode of the Robert Sean Show. We will be seeing you guys next week.
Or will you?
I hope.